All right. I've had I've had some technical assistance, and I think I'm ready for gameplay. All right, let's see who in the clan is on. I'm Ransom Rider, Ransom underscore Rider, and you're having coffee with me this morning. Coffee. Mm. Coffee and Destiny 2. Let's see if we have any clanmates on. We have one clanmate. Let's see. Let's join them. Let's see what they're doing. We'll see what they're doing, and perhaps we can jump in on their action. This is my coffee gameplay in Destiny. Just a relaxed coffee time, have some enjoyment, get the game going. Looks like we're flying into Earth. We're on the helm. I'm going to run over here and see if I have any bounties that I can procure. No, I have taken all of these, so I'll have to wait till reset. Or, or, ooh, a party has been started. Can I join? Can I join the party? By joining voice chat, you agree it may be recorded? Yes, yes, I agree. Okay, so I don't have any bounties there. Here is Vol underscore ATL. And I'm going to be playing with him some this morning. So let's see if we... I have some Psiops bounties that I've already gathered earlier. Looks like I gathered these yesterday and I haven't completed them. So we're in luck. Looks like Havoc Otter is online. Let's see if Havoc would like to join us. These are two of my teammates from the clan that I most frequently play with. We do a lot of playing together, and I wonder why he's not showing up over here. We do a lot of playing together, a lot of group activities where, you know, it would be very difficult for one person to be successful in it. Raids, nightfalls, the Grandmaster versions. You need a team of people who are equipped correctly where you can go in and make haste and waste of the enemy. Coffee. So, it's so good. And I have said prior, coffee seems so much better when someone else makes it for you. Now, this is just black coffee, but one day soon, I want us to celebrate something difficult and have cream and sugar. Mm. That's a French press coffee, and I do like French press, vacuum press. I like drip, you know, when you hand pour the water over the coffee, and I just find that it gives you a smoother experience. Share your thoughts down below. All right, it looks like Vol and I are in space, and let's see, Vol. I can't hear you. Do you have a mic, Vol?
Ransom, can you hear me?
Oh, I'm hearing him now through my controller, not through my headset, but that's okay. Let's see if we can get Havoc Otter in here. I'm not able to send him a clan invite. Perhaps Vol can invite him, or a event invite. He's in the clan. He's actually the leader of the clan. But it looks like Vol has us going into a strike. It's a good way to start the day. These offer a lot of XP, a lot of fun and diversity. We normally get different enemy types. I bet it'll be the Cabal today. The Cabal. Let's see.
Ransom, we're going to the tower.
Oh, we're going to the tower, Vol says. We're going to the tower. And here we are at the tower, as if by magic. Let me go over here and check. I did some earlier play. I've got a few things. Silicon Neuroma. I should try to get the adept version of that, though. Maybe at some point. Maybe at some point. Let's get rid of this. It's got a 59 stat total on it. These blues have to go. We get 1 point with the gunsmith. Let's quickly get those deleted and out of our inventory. Those would only be good if you were just getting started. Oh, Havoc. Hello, Havoc. Alright, and I have here some qualicore. I'm not sure. These alien terms. Ola Havoc. Hello. I do hear you and Vol through my handset, but not through my earbuds. And this qualicore is telling me that I can only hold one at a time. But I'm okay with that because, we've played together enough that we kind of know what the routine is. 55 impact, 90 impact. What a difference. And this is a kinetic primary weapon. Alright, so I'm ready, guys. If we're just going into general content, I'm going to stay equipped, I think, with a bow, Le Monarch. And I like this submachine gun, but I don't love this submachine gun. And I wish I did because it's from the raid, Vow of the Disciple. Hello, Havoc.
Can you hear me?
Hello, Vol. Yes, I can hear you guys through the controller.
I've been saving up money for an Eververse commission for weeks.
I was contacting Destiny servers already. It went down.
Let's go to
They
crate.
set you up to stream as a party, Ransom. It was just a solo stream. Sorry.
That's all right. I can still solo and do my thing and try to listen to you guys as well. All right, let's take funnel web out of the picture. I have several of those. I may have deleted several. It's a really good submachine gun for most encounters. But I like crate. I like Le Monarch right now. The bow, depending on if it's close-up combat, would be good. But if it's long distance combat, not so good. Not so good because this is really, you have to get up on them to make it work. Let's check over here. We've got a blue. Let's take that out of our inventory and give a gunsmith a happy gift this morning. Now, I have these Doomfang pauldrons. These dropped for me yesterday. You may have seen those drop. I was playing the Master Nightfall, and these dropped for me. I do have Doomfang pauldrons in the vault, and they are also a total of 66. So this is a redundant or repetitive exotic gauntlet. I think what I'm going to do is just delete them. I hate deleting an exotic. It kind of pains me. When you've got a lot of them and your vault is full, what are you to do? You have to delete. You just have to get rid of those. I'm getting some contacting Destiny 2 servers at the bottom of my screen, and it looks like someone left the party. So I could be having connection issues. Let's get rid of these. They're a 54. It's a 1560. Contacting Destiny 2. Am I still in a group? No. No, in fact, everyone is gone. It could be me. Let's pause and have a coffee. I have been removed from the gaming world with an error code of Weasel. I know that happens on occasion. I've been weaseled. Let's see if we can get back in. You know what happens? I think I have good Wi-Fi here. I'm told I have good, powerful Wi-Fi. I know I certainly paid for a better Wi-Fi, but it does happen. You can get knocked out. Don't let it deter you. Just get right back in there. Let's get my Titan back up and running. I'm getting some messages, so perhaps it's my gamer friends that are telling me. So let me kind of get that muted and just keep it over here to keep a watch on it for later. All right, so I don't have anyone with me. So what that means to me is we're going to have to do it solo. We'll be match made. I like the idea of the Psiops because we have the Psiops bounties, which I showed you earlier. These are all picked up at the helm for Psiops. So I think what we're going to do is run a couple of Psiops. Let's go to the helm. Let's go to the director at the helm, and we're going to find the Psiops Battlegrounds. Now here we have two. We have this, the Psiops Battleground, and then we have this kind of gold-colored Psiops Battleground. This is a legend version, which I need to do one of these going deathless. I need to do one going deathless. But that, you really need a fire team. You want the support of your fellow gamers, your friends. LFG that if you have to. That's looking for Guardians on the app, which Bungie Destiny provides for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the Psiops Battleground, the blue version. Let's take a look at the modifiers. Arc Singe, which means I should really have arc weapons on. Or an arc super, arc abilities. Brawler, melee abilities deal more damage and recharge much faster. That's good. Champion foes, this is triangles and squares, which is barrier and unstoppable. Now, since I don't know who I'm going to be match made with, I need to focus on the squares and triangles. So I do need a pulse rifle. And I do need a bow. Now, I like Le Monarch. It deals poison over time, I do believe. And I need a scout rifle, right? No, pulse rifle. So let's see what pulse rifle I've got. I've got Peace of Mind. Now, this has the mod Land Tank. And Land Tank gives me extra resilience. And that's really, really good. Anything that makes you more difficult to kill, that's good. So I'm going to equip that. It's a 1560. I'm going to delete, well, not delete, but I'm going to switch out of the Ursa Furiosa because that's really a team. You know, you need your team to understand how those work, the shield and all of that, to maximize the benefit of Ursa Furiosa. So I'm going to switch out of that. And I'm going to, man, I like a good melee. Punching them in the face, there's just something about it. You know, they're enemies of humanity. Punch them in the face, Guardian. So I could go and do elemental time dilation on this gauntlet. And then I could switch over to my Heart of Inmost Light. Not frequently used by many Guardians, Titans specifically. This is a Titan exotic, but a good one all the same because this allows me to, using an ability, grenade, melee, or barricade, empowers the other two abilities. Empowered means abilities have faster regen, melees and grenades do more damage, and barricades have more hit points. Well, everything they gave us right there is a win-win. Now let's take a look at this. I have overload grenades, which is not going to be, you know, super helpful to me here. I'm wondering if I shouldn't do suppression, maybe. Would that help me in this? Casting your void super while critically wounded or benefiting from Devour increases your damage with that super. You know, that could be a good one. I do like these void grenades because they still stun, they stun the enemy even if it's not a champion. I'm going to leave it alone. Leave that alone. And let's go into the director and let's bounce right into it. Here we go. Coffee. I'm still wearing my butterfly banner emblem. I'll probably stay with it a while. I really like it, and it's spring here in the south. We're searching for guardians right now. 1 of 3. This might not be a popular game this morning. It might not. We might have some difficulty. Let's see what it does for us. Or I could have a connection that's not the best. Is it going to work? Are we gonna get in? Are they verifying my documents? Let me in, Destiny. Okay, I think we did it. Those words always work. Let me in. Alright, I'm just glad you're here with me this morning. I'm glad to be gaming. It's a passion of mine. This coffee play with Destiny, it's fun. I like it. I look forward to it every day, really. Okay, we're on the moon.
A mighty invasion force, perched on Earth's doorstep. No doubt enabled by a ritual using your stolen light.
If we don't shut this down now, the Lucent Hive will retake the Scarlet Keep.
And you will have traded Zebu Arath's forces for those of her sister.
Better the devil
Now, in this
know.
game,
Shut down the Hive
headshots
ritual and
count.
Stop this invasion before it begins.
I need to get it together. Come on. Come on, Ransom Rider. I need to pop out some headshots. I want to help my team. I want to help my fellow Guardians be victorious in this endeavor. We didn't ask for these battles, but they brought it to us, so we're going to give it to them. We're going to give it to them. These Hive, they have been an irritant, a detriment to the progress of mankind for more years than I can remember. Oh, what a bad arrow. Let's get that ogre. Let's put a shield down. This will work with a void shield for my team. Let's get another one down. Am I the only one here? Let me look around. I think I'm solo. Not to be confused with Han Solo, but I think I am in this Psiops on my own. So no wonder that ogre is not going down as quickly as he should. You know what this does? This gives me the opportunity to shine. Because I'm in here solo. Now, I'm most likely not going to be able to keep that big turtle alive, but I shouldn't have to keep the Cabal turtle alive. Keitel is going to send him here to help us, and he should be an asset, not a liability. So, here we go. We're killing these. I'm pleased thus far. Let's get that shield out there. Let's get some of these little thralls down. Let's focus on some of these beefier guys that they have a little bit more health. And of course he's got a shield. These guys have a shield. Therefore, you have to work around that mechanism. You have to work around the shield mechanism, because if you shoot into that shield, he actually has a healing effect. Is that another ogre? Let's just throw a grenade over there. Let's put a shield down.
Back up.
Let's take a
Work
sip of
together
coffee.
to take these hives down.
Wow, they hate my shield. Do you see that? Alright, let's step off over here to the side. The ogre's coming through and he thinks he's something. But I've got news for him. I have Le Monarch. And it's going to slowly work its magic into him over time. Now, if I felt like I was being overwhelmed here, I could back out and ask for assistance again, or I could text, phone a friend, say join me in this battle. But I feel like I've been given the opportunity to shine in this Psiops on my own. But, you know, you do have options. Now, that's a light-bearing hive. I think they're also called Lucent Hive. They're a problem. They stole the light. You know, Savathun was given the light. We have to kill his ghost. Kill his ghost, quickly! Got it. Savathun was given the light. Spoiler. She was given the light by the Traveler. But these other hive, these light bearers, they stole it. They have killed guardians. They've killed guardians to get that. Maybe somebody we knew fell to a hive enemy. That's not good. That's never good to lose a teammate. And as you can see, the game, even though I'm here by myself, they're loading me down with enemies. Now, I'm not equipment locked. Let's just pound them. Let's just pound on them. I'm not equipment locked, so... Oh, that's a popcorn. Now that, my fellow guardians, will kill you dead if given the opportunity. The Exploding Thrall, I think, is their official title. They're no fun. See how I took him out with my sword? Let's take his friend out too. They were a little bit aggressive. They were coming in on us. Nobody likes that. The moth, you know, if you've watched any of my prior broadcasts, that light-bearing moth, it can be, woo! I've just seen a champion. Let's get a shield down. Let's blind these smaller enemies. Let's use a finisher. Let's sword them. I don't like it when they come up on me like that. You have an area, stick with it. So, I saw a Lucent. No, a champion. I killed the Lucent, I do believe. One of them, anyway. And I see a champion. See the barbed wire, see the sparkles. Let's get a shield down again. They're aggressively trying to kill me. Okay, we took care of that champion. You know, power level, your light, the higher you go, the better you can defend yourself against these enemies of mankind. Now, I have heavy. I really didn't need it, but having played this game for years, it's difficult to pass by a heavy chest and not take advantage of it.
First wave. Push them back to the portal, Guardian.
Okay, that was the first wave. We need to push them back to the portal. Obviously, I do believe the Cabal... he's dead. He's dead. Not my fault. He shouldn't have come here if he didn't have the equipment to take care of himself. There is a triumph. A triumph if you defend well enough and destroy the enemy and you keep that Cabal turtle alive. Now, I completed that back when this came out. Those little popcorns, just explode. Get out of here. Get out of here. I completed that challenge, that triumph, by keeping the turtle alive. And if you haven't, I recommend you equip a rocket launcher because the third playground, the third area where the battle continues into, we're moving into the second area. The third area, he's going to be attacked by some ogres. And that ogre blast, I do not have to tell you if you've played this game before. That ogre blast is something else. Now, while we're at this little spot for a reprieve, let's take some coffee. Big sip of coffee. Big sip of coffee. And let's go over here and take a look. I may actually have my system set up for friends only because no one has joined me. And that's normally not the case. Where do I find that? Team invites, friends. Here it is. I'm clan and friends only. Fireteam invites public. Bungie friend request public. Clan invites, it's closed. Clan and friends fireteam privacy. You know, someone should be joining me in this. I don't understand why I haven't had anyone come in.
I learned about the hive from
But as I said earlier, Ransom,
rely on tribute
buddy,
letters.
bruh,
See anything like that?
it's your time to shine. We need to make this happen. Now, I don't know. I really don't know what happens if I die in this. I hope it doesn't put me back to the beginning. But my recommendation to me, headshots. Get those headshots. So, this is a big area. A big area. It's been designed well. We have 3 big old cauldrons, pots, where they brew enemies, probably us. But we need to pick up these little diamond things that the witch, warlock, or hive drop. We need to pick those up, and then we need to run where this dot is at and deposit. Now this is going to be precarious because you know they're going to want us to deposit where there's a bunch of hive playing around. And that's the reason we're here. We want to kill these witches, and as I can see on the left hand side of my screen, we're going to have to kill 12 witches. Oh, that makes me so happy that my bow isn't going to run out of arrows. Because I'm just going to poison these old gals. I'm going to poison them. You know, let's run in. Let's get another one. Let's see where the arrow takes us. A lot of these enemies, I can probably just, you know, try to ignore them. Because if I focus on that too long, I'm not going to... Let's put a shield down before I run out there and grab that. Now, I'm not going to pick up... I think I can pick up 3 here. You know, I haven't played it before. I think I can pick up 3. But I don't want to risk it. That's risky behavior. I don't know what would happen if it respawns me, you know, at the beginning of this, or if I get respawned, back to where I was at. I have a feeling that if I die in here, being all by myself, if I die in here being all by myself, I think I'm going to have to start back at the beginning of this section. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to run right over here because I know that I'm going to have some screechers come up. And screechers, they're not good. They are not good. They have evil in their heart. So what I need a rocket launcher with tracking. And I saw Heavy lying around, so I think I'm going to be able to pick up Heavy, get my rocket launcher filled. See, here's a Heavy crate. Let's run in for the pull from the Heavy crate. Get out of here! Get out of here! I mean, the nerve of those guys. Who raised you? Now, I already see that Screecher out, and they're focusing on me because, I mean, I'm the only one they can focus on. I'm it. I'm it. What we have to do is we have to get up close enough, but I'm going to take out some of these enemies. We have to get close enough that the Screecher will open. I've got to get the Screecher to open, and then I have to rocket the Screecher in their face. I need to kill that blackened soul. See that? Let's get a shield down. They're doing everything they can to take us out. It's their job. And out of the side of my eye, I see a lucent, light-bearing hive over there who has hunter abilities. And I will let you know, that puts a little bit of fear into me. Because a light-bearing, lucent hive that has hunter abilities, it's a force to be reckoned with. It's a force to be reckoned with. Now, I think I have multiple witches out. So, ultimately, that's my focus. Remember, we're still having to make those. We're still having to make those deposits. I still need to gather those little diamonds from these witches. Oh no! He was on the right before, and then he killed me from the left. Let's see what happens. Oh, I didn't have to start from the beginning. Wow, what a relief. But, you know, having died there, you know what that did for me? It took the pressure off of being deathless. And as we say in the Destiny gaming world, well, there went deathless. But I'm okay with that because now I know that I did not lose my progress. I can kill these witches. I can toy with the lucent hive. I can pick up my heavy. And I'm not going to have to start over from the beginning and do all of my deposits. Woo, he's right there. I mean, come out in the open. I mean, you've got super... Did you see that? He's got superpowers. Why is he hiding? Now, she's back. I just killed her, and she is back. What I'm going to have to do... I think I'm going to have to take that light bearer out. Enemies have gotten aggressive. Just use a few of these rockets. You know, destroy them. Let's target her. I see the light bearer over there on the right. He's got blade barrage ready to go. I mean, doesn't he realize I'm here by myself? This should be a more even battle. Strip him of his super and make him use weapons. Let's see how good he is then. Okay, I got another witch down. I'm looking at the left. I've made 4 deposits. No, that's okay, but we're not timed here. There's no rush. It's just you and I here together. I don't like that he's just constantly barraging me. I mean, they seem to be in their super mode all the time. And she's over here to blast me. She's over here to blast me. That one's over here to blast me. Let's work on them together. Let's get him out of the way. And, you know, when you go out to make a move, they run. You know, stand here and face me like the hive you are. I want to try to get a look at that light bearer. And he's thrown a grenade. He's thrown a grenade. Look at that. Did you see that? As soon as he got a look at me, he threw his knives. So I'm going to continue to work on these witches. I'm going to continue to just work them down. Let's get another shield up. Somebody's come in from behind me. They never want to fight fair. That light bearer is getting very angry. He's aggressively trying to kill me. I'm going to run back this way. You know, bring them to me. I'm in charge of this battle. I'm in charge. So, I'm going to seek safety over here. You know, she's hidden again. There's one. There's that light bearer. Let's bow them. Let's just bow them. What these hive don't know is I've got coffee. Oh, I've got coffee. I've got coffee in a double aluminum mug. It's still warm and delicious. It was made by somebody else. Look at that. Look, why don't I have a weapon that shoots fire bolts like that lay on the ground for 5 minutes after they shot it? It's still there trying to kill me. Now that Lucent Hive is out, and he's angry. He's angry that I'm not playing the game his way. But as I've said, I'm going to play it my way. And that's just to do it and, you know, take my time attitude. Laissez-faire, laissez-faire. So, oh, she's still up. I thought I got her. Headshot. Headshots are important. You've heard me say it before. You will probably hear me say it again. Get those headshots in as often as possible. Now, I think I've got a witch up right there. She's moving around with the diamond. That's the kill-all symbol. And I heard the blade barrage. Here's another one. Let's get a shield down. I want that extra bit of protection since I'm facing them here. And she's down. Now, have those things disappeared? I didn't think they would disappear after I'd, you know, had them dead. No, here it is. Oh, they do. They're timed. Guardians, we've learned something new today. Those fade away. So you do have to pick those up. That means I have to run out. I have to pick them up. So what I'm going to do is make sure my rocket launcher is loaded. And I'm going to run over and try to blast that Lucent Hive. It was a really bad rocket launch. I saw her. I changed my mind. Let's get that up. Let's get that, because I don't think they'll go away once I've... Oh, I see. They're only going to let me hold so many of those. So I have to pick them up, and I'm only able to hold a couple of them. Something new, something new. I've learned it today. Now I'm out of heavy, wouldn't you know it? And I swear I had heavy all over the place before. I like this scout rifle, but I'm just a fan. I'm a fan of this bow because it does, it does damage over time. Now the kill-all is out, so we know the old witch is there waiting. Let's grenade her. Send a grenade her way. That moved her out into the open. They've gotten so smart that these witches, these enemies, you know, they move away from your grenades and your gunshots. She's down. I got this. I'm going to have to make a run for some of this heavy because I need it. Now, my deposit is over here, and I already know that there's a lucent hive over here. But I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it because put a shield down. And let's do this. Get another one. Can I throw a shield? Just super. Let's get a few of these out of the way. A lot of enemies out there. Let's get this reloaded. And I need to take that Screecher out. They're aggressively evil. But good thing about this rocket launcher, I earned this in the Vault of Glass. It takes them out. It's not my favorite rocket launcher, but when you can't equip Galahorn or one of the other exotic rocket launchers, you know, use a legendary rocket launcher when you have these distance things that are coming into play. Now, I have here another one, and I know from looking, run for that shield. Run, Guardian, run. Oh, it's an ogre? You know, they're just not happy with witches and Lucent Hive. Or champions. I mean, there's a champion out there now. They're really trying to kill us today. Uh-oh, I killed that witch and I'm going to lose that. Got it. Got it. Now that, my friends, I have two. Should I risk it? I'm going to risk it. Throw a shield down. And that should be all. No, I need one more. Okay, I got my last one. And of course, you know, my mistake. That was not the depository that I'm looking for. My depository is on the other side of the map. So what I'm going to do is run through here and try to get it as quickly as possible. Put a shield down, run through it a couple of times, and hope they all disappear. Are they going to disappear? Let's watch. They're gone. They're gone. Okay. Well, that's time for a coffee. Now the big ones have gone. Now there they all disappeared. All of them are gone. Now what I would like to do, I need to run through and just see if I've missed any heavy, because we may try to save the turtle. I mean, you know, Cabal, C-A-B-A-L. Oh, look at all of this hidden on the other side of the map. Now I have all of that, so my rocket launcher is as full as it's going to be. I can hold 7 rockets. Let's look at the arrows on the upper left-hand side of the screen. Right up there. And move forward. Let's go deeper into this. By the way, let's take a moment and just look. It's a lovely place. You know, Savathun was enlightened with the light. And I think she's redecorating. You know, she's made some improvements. So we looked around. Let's move forward. Rocket launcher is loaded. Because when we come out right down here, these guys are going to be attacking the turtle. Now, as I said, I have already completed this. Should I let him die? Well, you never really want to let... See him right there? See him? Brachus, blah, blah, blah. You never really want to let your teammates die. And he's ill prepared to take on those gigantic ogres on his own. Let's see if he can pull out any of the other enemies. I may have to go forward just to get some enemies to spawn on the playing field. And I know, having played this before, that when I move forward, there's going to be a screecher that's going to pop out. I mean, there's always, every corner has somebody waiting to kill you. Now, what I'm going to do, since I'm a Titan, I'm going to jump forward. I'm going to jump forward and try to just get down here to the big old Brockus as quickly as I can and move away from those big screechers. And let's try to take out some of these witches, wizards, whatever they are. Let's put a shield down. They're blasting me. I mean, I'm going to do a super. Because I all of a sudden created a lot of enemies. Thanks for the stomp down on me, Brockus. And from that scream, it sounds like they're trying to kill him. I mean, come on, I'll throw a shield down for you. Pull your weight. All 12,000 pounds of it. What we're trying to do here is do enough damage. We need to do enough damage to the witch that we instigate her next move, her next mechanic. And that next mechanic would be to have the Scions come and take her away to the dreamscape. It's brought. Oh no! You let that little guy kill you? Do you see this? Look at it with me. I mean, come on. I had that witch occupied. Or let's see what her real name is. Koro C, blah blah something other something other. Now the Scions come out. Keitel, I did not let him die. Your people let him die. What's this? We're traveling through space and time to another dimension. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Well, depending on how old you are, it might sound familiar. Let's go forward and let's take a reprieve for just a moment before we start this and have a sip of coffee. Okay, I've got one good sip left, and we're nearing the end of this battle. This is the most difficult part. If you're still with me, I know we face some challenges, but this is the most difficult part coming. We're going to have to face this witch, the same one we saw earlier, except this time she's in a dream state in her mind. And we're going to have to face the ghost of Savathun. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. We're going to have to face Savathun. And they've promised us a special weapon. Let's see what it is. Okay, engage the mindscape. It's on now. Oh, what have I done? I probably should have checked my super. Now I feel I'm ill prepared because a better super, you know, I needed kind of probably a protective super because all these enemies are aggressively vicious. I mean, you see them firing at me? Get out of here. Get out of here. These enemies are aggressively vicious. They amass at high places. You know, the high ground is usually the best ground in a battle. Not always, but usually. And I just want to get her into her... What? No heavy? I want to get her into a situation where she's going to leave and we can progress the battle. And look at her. She's doing supers. She's trying to kill me. So still no teammates have joined. So this definitely must be a battle where it's just me. I'm the star. And as the star, I want to tell you, I appreciate your support. If you're still with me, I'm glad you're with me. Now, we need to get headshots on this old gal down there. I say gal, but as you know, it could be a male, could be female, could be indifferent. You know, could be something that we're not even familiar with. Now, she sent out her burn mechanic, and I wished I could, you know, give her the favor back. I don't have anything that would burn her right now. I do have some poison. And I feel like poison is a good thing to take her down with, because even if I'm not standing in front of her, it's working on her. It's working on her. Thorn would be another really good option because it spreads poison. And she's powerful. I mean, don't let my casual gameplay here lead you down a pathway of thinking she's easy to take out. This is a powerful enemy. She's very powerful. Now, what I do see is bricks of heavy. It's a trap, of course. You know, they're falling like drops in a rainstorm down there. Bricks of heavy, that is. And if I run down to get them, she's going to launch an attack. But I've just shielded myself, and I desperately need these. Let's run back up to my shield, make sure I refresh that overshield. You can see my timer on the left-hand side. I'm going to run in and out and just refresh, 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 and continue to pummel her in the face. Oh, now she's immune, and you know what that means. Savathun's ghost, the spirit of Savathun, it's going to come forward, and we have only one thing to do. We have to use the weapon that the game provides. And they're trying to trap me. They're trying to trap me. Let me make sure my rocket launcher is reloaded. I need to take some of these out. Because I'm gonna need that. I need that spear. Woo! Oh my gosh. I am glad I had this gun equipped. I am so glad. Because that's a champion. Did you see that? You know, if you didn't, replay that on this YouTube, because he came out of nowhere. He came out of nowhere, and he was here to kill me. I feel sure of it. So let's go up here. Let's get recouped. And let's take out some of these little minions. Because enough shots from the minions, and I would be dead. And that's not what I want. That's probably not what you want. I think that was a blast from Savathuni, or one of those. And we know what that is. And in case you're new to my channel, that's a lucent moth. Stay still, lucent moth. You must die. Oh, man. That was a narrow escape. I've still got to get down there and get that. I've got to get that spear, the synaptic spear. If you're a long-term player, it's something like the spear that Rasputin gave to us. Let's get over here. Ooh, a close call. My fumbling around on that wall nearly killed me. Luckily, the game gave us tracking on this spear, but they gave tracking and they gave it limited number of throws. I'm just going to bomb those guys because they're such a nuisance. got to get another one of these. And every time I go out, you see how she's just standing there ready to blast me? They know where I'm going to be going because I have to get the spear. It's out again. Oh, you know, I should have used my super. That was a learning experience. Now, luckily, as we learned earlier, this does not make me restart from the very beginning. It just brings me back where we were at, so it saves my progress. So we got Sabathuni's ghost down. That's just my nickname for her, because we're friends. We've known each other for a long time. Well, we're not really friends. Okay, now we have the real problem here, and that's this witch. So let's try to get some headshots on her and get her out of here. She's dead already. I think we killed her. Well, she's almost dead. She's in a dream state controlled by the Psiops, and those Psiops, the little peons, they work for Seattle. The game calls her Keitel, but I like to call her Seattle. So let's get that. Let's get those face shots on this old gal. And they must be working because she's running. Now see the yellow numbers? Those are face shots, and they give me the most points, and that's really what I want. I'm going to take down a few of her minions because they sometimes can get out of control. Control! And she's very stable for me. She's not running around. I think she realizes I'm here alone. Oh, see, look, I brought her mechanic up. She's running, and that can only mean one thing: double Sabathunis. Now they've put these little walls in place for your protection and for your hindrance. You know, it's doubled there. Now I'm going to start throwing these at the one ghost we have here, and she's going to start blasting me with her mechanic. I need to take out some minions with this, or I'm going to be overwhelmed. And it's gone. It's gone. How did she blast through the wall? Come on. Is she defying physics? I've got to get out of her line of sight, because she is a sight, as we say back home. The scout. He was standing there waiting. He was standing there waiting on me. She's waiting on me. They're out to get me. I must have killed her sister in a prior match. Okay, I can play hardball. Just swing 'em, Ransom. Swing 'em. Did you see that? It blew me off the map, and I had no recourse but to fall to my death. But I know something, and you know something. I'm a guardian. We come back. We come back, and this synaptic sphere, it's still waiting for me. And she's just making me angry. Where is she? Did she die? Or is she just hiding to try to sneak out on me again? Look at her. She's over there behind the pole. You know what I think about Savathun? She could be a pole dancer. Pole dancer. And actually, one of the modifiers on some of the games, you know, it had something to do with a pole. Let's just stand here, because I feel like... Uh-oh! Woo! Rewind that. Let's just take a look at that again, well, after this. because I feel like that was unfair of the game to have sent that champion after me. Unfair. Is my heavy loaded? Let's go get him. Now I know I have to stun him. And then I'm going to rocket launch him. Reload. Reload, Ransom. Get him. Whew. Oh. If it wasn't climate controlled in here, I'd be sweating. I'd be sweating. Alright, let's get back to Miss Pole Dancer over here. Where is she? Now stay there, Sabathoon, and quit distracting us with champions. Oh, she's dead. I'm glad she's dead. Minions, champions. This game has it all. And look, a tomb ship. Oh, bringing more enemies in. Well, guess what? We're up for the challenge. We're up for the challenge. Grenades. Let's do a Captain America moment. Let's throw a shield. Where is she? Where is she? I'm going to have to take out some minions. I don't even like having to fool with the minions. But if I don't, they're going to overwhelm me. And nobody wants to be overwhelmed. That can lead to death or serious issues. I'm going to get over here because this looks like a clear spot. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, another heavy brick? Okay, she's over there now. I'm okay with her being over there. Because maybe if she would come out from behind that pole, I can get a heavy on her. I've got lots of heavy. And use them. Use them, Guardian. Don't hold back on your heavies when you're having difficulty. Luckily, I have tracking missiles on this rocket launcher. Girl, you are ugly. You are ugly, girl. I don't like your headdress. Your stylist. I'd have a chat. I'd have a chat. We don't like your style. Let's see if I can lobby a grenade over there. No, that beginner blueberry. Why did I think that was going to work? Why? Let's continue with some bow and arrow activity. There's no railing down there. This is a dangerous area. Anybody could just fall off. You think she's going to send another champion to try to destroy me? Did I kill her? Is she dead, or she just moved to a new location to torment me further? She's a oh my God! No! Oh, I made a blueberry mistake. I made a blueberry mistake, Guardians. She's a lucent hive, and I didn't kill her ghost. Oh, who am I? Okay. Let's see if we can kill her again. Do I get double rewards for this? If you're watching, feel my frustration. God, I've got to get that ghost. Got it. Woo! Woo! And they're gone. Pull us into the mindscape, Scions. Pull us. Pull us. Let's get an arrow on her. I know it won't go through, but she was awful. She was awful. Get out of here. Double chest. I was right. Double rewards. Oh my gosh. Look at all of this loot. 1,300 glimmers. I can buy a new house at the tower. Well, not really, but still. I'm just so relieved. Did I drink my last bit of coffee? Just a smidge to finish it all off. Well, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I feel like that was a big, big
Some just
mission.
know when to take
I
it.
mean, it was. Whew, that was a lot of bow and arrows there. I mean, come on. Does this show me how many I killed? Let's take a look. Just a few seconds more. A few seconds more. Let's. Nothing? I didn't even get to see how many I killed. Oh, I was robbed. All right. Thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe with me. I do this for fun, but to see that somebody else likes it with me, that's always a joy. All right. I think I hit the number 2 according to technical support.